The wonderful thing about Tiggers is Tiggers are wonderful things, and their feet are made of springs, just like ours are supposed to be. Our feet were meant to twist and spring and rebound and launch and absorb load. Shoes, stuffing, tight, cold feet, you're like walking around on hard blocks. They've lost the ability to do their job well, which then the load just goes up the chain to the knees, hips, SI joint, back, shoulders. So if you want to do one excellent thing for yourself today, let's restore the Tigger bounce to your step and take some load off of all of this. We're going to need 2 at the end, but we're going to start with just 1 Franklin ball. Here we are. The heel is going to be glued to the floor. Soft bend of the knees, and the paw pad of the foot is on the ball. We're going to do our figure 8 shape to restore the twist to your foot. Big toe down, pinky down. Now feel free, you're more than welcome to hold on to something if you'd like. Do try to keep your head pulled up over your spine though. When we work with our feet, we have a tendency to do this. And then you're gonna have to, roll your neck and do the shoulder sponge when you're done. So if you wanna look at your feet, do it for a second. And then, or look at stand in front of a full-length mirror. Yeah, so you can keep your head pulled back. The next one is a smush. We're getting the space in your feet. So picture all of the bones spreading out. You can add an arm swing. Breathe. Next one is we're going to be an eagle claw here. You're going to grab the ball and then lift and spread. Grab, lift and spread. You can do this with your hand a few times and then see if you can let it relax. We have a tendency of doing this the whole time without thinking about it. There we go. The next one's a point and flex. This has straight knees, and we're going for the toe touching, and then you keep this leg nice and straight, and then you get a lot of feedback on the back of the leg in the flex. So a little point and flex. When I started this, I couldn't make it all the way through, and I had to hold on to something. I couldn't believe how much this exercise works on balance and stability on this side. It's kind of wild to me. This next one is going to be stepping into good alignment and stacking. So this one is important for safety reasons, that you keep the 1st and 5th metatarsal glued to the floor, and you're just going to wear the ball like a high-heeled shoe. But people like to lift this part off, and I don't need someone to have a moment with the ball, okay? So you're going to keep the paw pad glued. This is a little shift forward and to the side to get all the way up here, and then shift back. A little forward and up. You can add an arm swing. Easy shoulders. How quickly and efficiently, yet easefully, can you get all the way up on this leg? You can do a little lift of that back foot if you'd like. You can get really fancy and you can bring the leg forward if you'd like, but it's not about being fancy, it's about being organized. And then my favorite part is to step off and then take inventory here. That knee bend has the ability to bend a lot more than the other one, which is interesting. And then you do a test of the little balance here. Yeah, it makes you feel like you've grown roots through the floor. We better do the other side, otherwise we're going to be walking in circles for the rest of the day. Soft knees. This is your figure 8s. Yeah. You want to picture we're going for getting the twist here in the front of the foot. It is going to move the leg all the way up, but the focus is restoring the twist to your foot. Your foot is supposed to pronate and supinate. It's how it springs in to take load and launches you off the floor. Over of any of those one movement shapes is not wonderful, but it was meant to do some. Then we're gonna smush the bones here, get some space. Picture this. And I'm just smushing and then pulling it back to me. So I'm only smushing one way. Next one, your eagle talons. Lean and grab, lift and spread. Lean and grab, easy. Heads pulled up. We have the point and flex next. This has straight legs. You have two bones in your lower leg, and they actually only articulate with one foot bone. So you can picture two bones gently gliding over one foot bone. How smooth can you and easeful can you make that? Then I'll turn sideways here. We've got our paw pad glued. We have our high-heeled shoe here. This is that forward and tiny bit to the side. Fully open the hip and then gently rock back. This is definitely a buy one, get a few exercise. It's working on restoring the Tigger spring. It's working on waking up how much feedback your feet give you to where you are in space. It works on massive balance and stability. The next is we're gonna add an extra super bounce. So check that out, much more even. Check the balance. Wow. I do this all the time and it surprises me every time. It's magic. You have 4 domes in your body that we can use some imagery to, as if they're a trampoline, widening and springing to give you even a little bit more bounce. So the domes are the roof of your mouth, your little umbrella breathing muscle here, your diaphragm, your pelvic floor, which is your 2 tush bones. It's the muscle in between the tush bones. And then you have your dinosaur tail and your pubic bone. That's the other set of muscles. So the little T at the bottom of your pelvis, that's pelvic floor. And then you have the arches of your feet. So this one you are potentially maybe gonna wanna have something to gently hold on to here. Just for the first, whenever you try something new, you just wanna make sure your nervous system isn't worried about it because it's a little quirky. So you've got the paw pads, both glued. Both heels have the little balls now. And we're just going to have the tiniest soft bend in the knees. And then there's a little bounce. Yeah. And while you're doing this little bounce, you're going to picture roof of the mouth, bounce, 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 trampoline, trampoline. Then you have the umbrella muscle, bounce, 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 bounce. And then you have pelvic floor, bounce, 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 nice and soft. Arches of the feet. And then go back up, arches, pelvic floor. I know it's silly, it's fun. Umbrella muscle. And then you have roof of mouth. And then let that go. Take a step off. And I am rather meticulous about this because I have left these on the floor and I've slipped on them. So I pick them up very diligently. We don't need any more moments. Give that a whirl. Nice. A little bounce. Wow, so lovely. I hope you enjoy the Tigger bounce spring effect. It's an absolute must for me. Until next time, please be well.